Boom! We're live! Let's get this shit up on my phone, shall we? Yo, Munchies! How's it going? Yo, Nick! How's it going, bruh? Give me a fucking meta! Hey guys! How y'all doing? Welcome to Sakura Swim Club, where today we are gonna do our best. Gonna do our best to look for the plot in this game. As you can probably tell, it's a very, very heavy plot-driven game that we're gonna try to we'll just get into it, shall we? We'll just get into it. I hope I'm starting from the beginning, because I had played this previously, but I don't think... Yeah, I think I'm just starting anew. So, morning! Not my favourite time of day. The morning is when you're not awake enough to do anything. Yet there's so many different things to be done at once. That's so true. Fuck mornings, man. I have to shower, I have to get breakfast, I have to get ready for the day. I am not a fan of mornings. But no amount of complaining can change that. So the only thing to do is face the day. Bit by bit, I drag myself out of bed. Bright, warm rays of light spill between my curtains and into my room. It's another beautiful sunlit day. It's also a long walk to my new school, so I can spend plenty of time in the sun while I'm here. Good morning, world. So our name is KD. KD? Our name's KD? Maybe? I don't know! I have 2 GB of memes. I mean, everyone is here for the storyline. Main feature. Hey, Pedro! I would have 100 GB of memes then. Okay, Pedro. I have loads of memes on my phone. Not that I think mornings are good. As usual, there's no one to reply. It looks like this is going to be another quiet morning for me. If I had to take a guess, I've been at a different school each semester for practically all of school. At first, it was due to my parents moving around so much, but now they keep sending me to different places in the hope that there's one that will spark the family's gift in me. They always talk about how maybe I'm just a bit slower than the rest of the family. Or that I just haven't found the right place for me to flourish yet. I do not think that they can accept that their only son isn't going to be a prodigy like everyone else in the family. Not that I really blame them. Our family has a long history of success. Whether I want it or not, I'm expected to carry on that legacy. I look back at the clock and then feel my heart sink to my toes. I slept in a few minutes late. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to walk there. Do I hurry up or take my time? This is up to you guys, alright? I'm going to let you guys make the big decisions. The big decisions are up to you. Do we hurry up or do we take our time? And while you guys decide, I'm going to have a bourbon and some milk, so... Hell yeah. Kids will watch El Clasico, men will watch Man City vs Arsenal, legends will watch MotoGP, Ultra Legends will wait for F1 Russian GP. Hurry up, let's see the tops, I mean the storyline. Alright, we're hurrying up then. So I'd best hurry up. I do not want to think about the angry phone call I'd get from my parents if I were late on my first day. So here I am again, standing before yet another school that my parents have specifically chosen for me. The same entrance, the same gardens. This place is as boring as the rest of the schools I've been to. I can already feel that sinking feeling. This isn't the place that will make me flourish in the way my parents hoped to. No, I shouldn't be so cynical yet. I might as well give this place a chance. If I don't give it a chance, then I'll never know what will happen. So here it goes again. Step by step, slowly beginning all over again. The mundane start, which I always experience every time. For a moment, my body feels really heavy. It's a struggle to push myself to go through all this. All over again. Nothing I can do to escape that now, though. It takes me a few minutes to find my classroom. It's always a nervous wait before I enter class. You'd think after doing it so many times it would be easier. I still don't know who's going to be waiting for me on the other side. Sure enough, I hear my teacher say the same words I always hear. I'd like to introduce a new student today. He gestures to me, ushering me into the room. All of their eyes are focused on me. I always expect their judgment to be harsh. This is KD. I'm just gonna call him KD. I don't know how to pronounce his name apart from KD. Kide. But it looks like it's spelt KD. So, yeah, this is KD, students. I trust you will treat him with respect. Take a deep breath. Everything is fine. I'm KD. Pleased to meet you. I hope that we will get along. None of the class really seem to care that I'm here, though. They're probably all just as bored as I am. I know that feeling all too well. Anything you'd like to tell us about yourself? Oh, nothing really. It was probably not the response that the teacher was expected. Well then, why don't we get straight into it? We already have a lot of work to do, so get to your seat. I think we'll put you there. He points to a seat in the back row. I know that I said that I would give this a chance, but I cannot help but have that sinking feeling. As I settle into my seat, I find that tiny sigh escapes my lips. So students, we'll be studying. The first lesson goes exactly as expected too. His words begin to bleed one into one another, until all that remains is an incoherent mess. My mind can hardly register what he is saying, listening to my teacher drone on and on about things I do not care about. I don't think I'm incapable, it's just that I don't care about this. My parents think some tough love is what is needed to get me started. It's been 8 minutes and where are this storyline? All correct, right? What I really need is a reason to care. I can pass with the bare minimum requirements. What difference does it really make? It takes what seems like forever for that bell to signal the end of the lesson. By the end of it, the only thing I can focus my eyes on is the clock. Watching the hands ever so slowly move. That will be all for now, students. Please review the material when you have the chance to. This will be on your exam. As I'm about to get out to leave, my teacher steps in front of me. You were barely paying attention in class at all. I know it's only your first day, but you really should take this seriously. I know, I'll do better next time. Are you sure about that? I know you're a troubled young man, jumping from school to school, barely passing any of your subjects, barely paying attention at all. Your parents have kept me well informed about your problems. Nice to know they've made arrangements here too. I can't force you to learn, but please, you have a chance here to better yourself, just like everyone else. Being good at something can only be a good thing, can't it? I guess so. He doesn't look convinced by my answer. Maybe you need someone else to push you. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes we need someone else to motivate us. Why don't you join a club? There's plenty of them in this school. I'm sure there's one that would suit you. Tennis, football, basketball, baseball, swim... Oh, never mind swimming. Do we just nod and agree, or swimming? Swimming? Or just nod and agree? Not that this is an actual important choice, it's just, you know, we have to have something to do. So what do you guys think? Are we thinking swimming or just not an agree? Swimming! I like how it's in capitals. Munchie's desperate. Hang on. What about swimming? They have a rather infamous reputation. You shouldn't go there. Infamous reputation? Anyway, I'm sure that you'll find something which will catch your interest. I will not take any more of your time. He quickly leaves the room. What he said about swimming, I have to admit, I'm curious. But first, I'll have to check out the other clubs. We'll see if there's something else I'd like to do there. One nice thing about this school is the lack of rumours. I've managed to quietly slip in this time, which is a relief. People always talked behind my back about what sort of person I was. They never seemed to understand either. I was always compared to my parents. Practically everyone in the country knows their name at this point. Anyway, I think I should check out the clubs now. If I don't have something to do in this boring place, then I'm going to go stir crazy. It might be a good place to make some new friends. Oh right, what's the point of that? I already know what's going to happen. Damn it, no! I need to stop thinking like that. I'm sure that things could turn out better here. As I idly muse to myself, I smack into something. The impact is enough to make me fall over. Dazed, I slowly look around me. I'm too dizzy to pick myself up yet. What did I run into? And we have found the plot! The plot has arrived, people! The plot has arrived! Stripes! I see an abundant amount of stripes. Blue and white stripes. As my vision clears, I finally realise what has happened. A black-haired girl with pale blue eyes stares back at me. Her mini-skirt completely fails to hide her panties. Rah. Wait, this is... Wait, this is the girl who was sitting next to me in class. What are you doing? Look where you're going, stupid! Like they have voice acting in this, but it's in Japanese. How am I meant to... Sorry? You don't sound sincere about that! She angrily scolds me, seemingly unaware of what's exposed. I think it would be a good idea to let her know. Excuse me? You're not excused! You need to be more considerate of others when you're walking around. She's not listening to me. I have to try again. That's not... That is relevant! That isn't what I was going to say. She's too intent on expressing her anger to notice the problem. But I can't give up. Listen to me. You have a problem. I do! You bumped into me! That is the problem here! No, that's not it! What do you mean that isn't it? Why are you looking at me like... Her eyes slightly look down and she sees what the problem is. An eruption of red spreads across her face. She immediately slips her hand between her thighs, pulling her skirt down to hide her stripes. It does not really help though. You saw everything, didn't you? Yes? Oh no, why did I say that? The word seems to hit her like a sledgehammer. How can you just admit that so shamelessly? It was an accident! I didn't mean to see your panties! The word panties, man. I think I'm just making her angrier. She picks herself up and runs down the hall. You better not tell anyone what happened! Oh no, who did it? For a moment, I just sit there slowly taking in what happened. Then I remember that I'm sprawled on the ground and quickly get to my feet. What a strange encounter. Wait, she was sitting next to me in class. This next lesson is going to be awkward. Don't you guys just love plot? Isn't plot just the best? Like, games with a good story. They are the ones. They are the ones. So my lessons dragged on for the rest of the afternoon. The only thing I could be bothered doing is waiting for the bell to ring. It's only a matter of time. There's no sign of the girl I bumped into either. Now then, students, a word before you go. Do make sure you review today's material. This will be on your tests this semester, so do not forget it. Shortly after he finishes speaking, the bell rings. Time to finally leave this place. Another long, boring, pointless first day. But there's still some clubs I haven't looked at yet. As I'm about to leave, he turns to me again. KD, I just wanted to talk to you again. Yes, sir? How was your first day? Pretty much what I expected it to be. And what did you expect it to be? Do you really want to know? My response makes him frown. I see. He turns back towards his desk, gathering his things. Well then, did you check out the clubs? A few of them. None have really stood out for me yet. I'll keep looking, but I don't know if I'll find one I like. He readjusts his glasses awkwardly. Wait, I've got glasses somewhere. Here we go. We're gonna use 3D glasses to adjust his glasses awkwardly. Good. Keep looking. I'm sure you'll find somewhere to spend your time. Another thing too. Even if you didn't like any of them, please join one, okay? His tone suggests that he's commanding me more than asking me. You really need to. What about the swimming club? He just shakes his head. It wouldn't be worth your time. Why wouldn't it be? I told you before, it has an infamous reputation among the students. He just shrugs. Well, you can if you wish to, but I do not know if it will be the club that suits you. Despite myself, I really want to know more about the swimming club. Where can I find the school's pool? He lets out a defeated, weary sigh. Down the hall from this classroom. Take a right, another right, then a left. I hope you find what you're looking for. He packs his things and heads out the room. See you tomorrow, Katie. I hope that I will be able to help you. I know that he means well, but I don't like how he talks about swimming club that way. Is it even appropriate for a teacher to comment on things like that? Did something happen with the swimming club? Is that why he's talking about it that way? All it does is make me want to find out more about it. What is the truth behind the swimming club? I guess that's something I can investigate right now. Her jacket and top couldn't hold back her plot, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Destiny! Playing for the plot. Ha! Bullshit! Bullshit. The thing is, I've already played through this part of the game, so I know what's coming up. You guys don't, and it's fucking fantastic. Anyway, Destiny, how you doing, bruh? Here I am, standing before the entrance to the swimming pool. It took me a way longer to find than I expected. The swimming club is supposedly meeting right now. After all the discouragement I've received, I feel like I need to know what the deal with this club is. The distinct smell of chlorine hits me as I pass through the doors. When was the last time I smelled that? I don't think I've been to a proper swimming pool in a very long time. So, I'm fairly impressed to say the least. This building is massive. A full-length Olympic swimming pool spreads out before me. As I look around though, I notice there's no one else here. The only sound which echoes through the building is the gradual lapping of the water against the pool's edges. Funny, from what I gathered, the swimming club was supposed to be meeting today. So where are they? Hello? Is anyone here? Only silence in response. I do not think there's a single soul here. Maybe practice isn't on today? But it said that practice was on today. I don't know if there's no one in the swimming club. Then obviously I can't join. Hello? My own voice echoes back to me several times. It really is barren in here. Perhaps I should hang around for a bit. They might be getting changed or something. I don't know. Wait. Des, play The Walking Dead. Start at Season 1, though. I may play The Walking Dead at some point. It feels like Corpse Party. If you have never played it, trust me, you shouldn't. You should. It's amazing. And hi, bruh, how's the band account going? It's going great. I still need to sort that shit out. I decided to wait there for a few minutes. There's little else for me to do other than watch the water lap against the pool's edges. Didn't I used to love swimming? I don't really remember. More importantly, why is there no one here? Even on a hot day like this, surely someone would be using the swimming pool. Oh well. Right, what do we do now, guys? Why is it abandoned, or ask around about it? This is a super important question. So 2 games to play, The Walking Dead and Corpse Party. I feel like I've heard of Corpse Party. But I can't... I don't know what it is. If it's anything like this, then I will definitely play it. Why is it abandoned? I wonder why it's abandoned right now. Maybe that's what infamous about the club. Perhaps the members have never meet up, so it's a club that doesn't exist. I can only pointlessly speculate. Just as I'm about to leave, I hear a loud splash come from behind me. Cause it totally rocks, bruh. And the plot continues! The plot continues! Yo, gods! How's it going, bruh? Welcome to the plot of the game. 2 girls emerge from the water. Wait, one of them is that black-haired girl from before, and the other one sitting next to me in class. They're wearing swimsuits, but those swimsuits are practically shredded. The straps are torn too, meaning that it can't stay up on its own. Both of them are desperately trying to hold their swimsuits together. Not that it's helping, it's revealing plenty despite their efforts. Their cheeks are flushed as red as roses as they look down at themselves. These are the 2 terrors that my teacher told me about? God, so G! Name! Oh my god, plotties! This is so embarrassing! How do you think I feel about it? Who cares how you feel about it? I care about how I feel about it! You need to be more careful! You need to be more careful! But it's your fault! No, it isn't! Both of them argue with each other angrily, failing to notice me standing there. As they do so, they seem to care less and less about holding their swimsuits together. More and more pale skin is revealed at every moment passes. I am not sure what exactly I should do at that moment. Our swimsuits! Oh well, at least there's no one else around, right? As she says that, she looks around the room. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if someone was... Her pale blue eyes shift towards where I'm standing. Oh no. I think I've been found! What? What is wrong? When the black-haired girl doesn't respond, she looks towards where I'm standing as well. She grows silent too as she notices my presence. Both of them start furiously blush. Wait. Both of them start to furiously blush as the situation dawns on them. A few awkward moments pass before they say anything. Stop looking at us like that! You pervert! They try even harder to cover themselves. It's not really helping though. If anything, their panic is causing their swimsuits to fall apart even quicker. It's now a desperate battle between them and their clothing. And they're losing. Really badly. It seems nothing they can do can stop it. Get out of here right now! Perverts like you are the worst! They both stare at me indignantly? I can't English. I'm not here for the English, I'm here for the plot. That's what I'm here for. The white-haired girl's indignant look quickly turns into panic mode. Oh no! It's falling apart! I can't stop it! Help me! I think I see something completely divide in half before she can finish speaking. Her face goes redder than the hot coals of a furnace. For a moment, she focuses her attention away from me to deal with this new problem. At least mine isn't getting any worse. I'm just... Another sound of tearing material. Her face goes bright red too. Not me too! She looks down in despair at her swimsuit. This is just too embarrassing! I can't stand it anymore! Despite their own problems, they still look back at me. I'm surprised that they're still able to hold their swimsuits together at all. Stop standing there and looking at us! Out! Now! You heard her! Get out! It would be better to listen to them, I think. I slowly back out of the building, their eyes fixed on me the entire time. Banter! Ah, rah. Two girls emerge out of nowhere. Two girls erect out of nowhere. Mom, I am on the weird side of YouTube again! You are on the weird side of YouTube, gods. I am the weird side of YouTube. Plotty fight. Two girls, one pool, one spectator. Gone wrong, YouTube 2018. What did I walk into? Hi. Yo, Speedy Serval! How's it going? I just woke up also. Hi. Yo, Project Medica! How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to us finding the plot of this game. We're definitely doing a good job of finding the plot. Speedy, you walked into a massive pair of plots. Yes, you did. Sometime later, the pair returned from the changing rooms. I decided to wait outside for them. Their faces are still red. You're still here? Her face turns grim as she looks closer at me. She must have not have recognized me while she was flustered before. Oh no. Not you again! Not him again? This is the guy who... She can't bring herself to finish saying it. Yeah, before she was shouting it out shamelessly. Alright. Do we apologize? Or say, can we pretend that didn't happen? One or the other. This is where the game gets interesting. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I forgot. If I didn't say hi, then hi everybody. How y'all doing? Well, welcome to the plot. So it's up to you guys. Do we apologize or can we pretend that didn't happen? Des, is there nudity in this game? I don't know. I only did like the first day on this game. So do neither. Get laid. Threesome mate. I don't think that's how it works. Bruh. Jesus. I think I'm gonna go for can we pretend that didn't happen. Welcome to the weird side of YouTube, peoples. Be sure to subscribe and like it if you enjoy. And hey, maybe you can enjoy some more fucking hentai. Bruh. Destiny. We'll say we can pretend so it's not awkward when you see her panties again. That is a smart idea. Can we pretend that didn't happen? No, we can't! Fuck! Well, that didn't go down well, did it? You can't just get involved in a situation like that and pretend it didn't happen! Especially when it's twice in one day! Yes, it's unfortunate that you walked in when that happened. I don't think we need to tell you that you shouldn't mention that what happened here. The white-haired girl seems rather cool about the whole situation. Now that it's over. If you say anything about this, or what happened in the hallway. The black-haired one, on the other hand, looks really mad. Her gaze is practically burning a hole through me. Don't worry about it. I won't tell anyone. Thank you. You're the transfer student, aren't you? Katie, right? Yeah, and you two are... How can you be so calm at a time like this, Hiromi? Hiromi. So that's her name. He said he wouldn't tell anyone. I'm sure he would keep his word, Miku. Miko? Miyako. We're going with Miyako. Miko! How can you be sure about that? Really, I won't tell I won't tell anyone. It would be nasty to do something like that. Don't think I trust you yet. Hiromi ignores her friend's outbursts. So, what are you doing here? I was checking out the clubs. It's my first day after all. Oh, then I think you found the right club. Hiromi wants the D! Hiromi wants the K! D! Get it? Cause that's our character's name? Right? Right? Do we really want someone like him to join the swimming club? Hiromi looks around at the vast empty building around her. There's not anyone else around. Oh, right. Listen, you've caused much... Wait. Since you've caused me so much trouble, you should join the swimming club. Well, this is a strange turn of events. First she was mad at me, now she's asking me to join her club? We really need new members. If we don't, they're going to close our club. Both of them gaze at me. The weight of their stare is heavy. I do not think that I can say no. Before I do, could I ask something? Okay. Both of them seem to freeze up, anticipating something. I heard from someone that you aren't welcoming of new members. So why are you inviting me so readily? Please ignore these rumors. A deep, disappointed frown forms on her face. If we weren't, why would we invite you in the first place? Of course you'd believe that. You shouldn't just accept what everyone says as fact. No wonder they have an infamous reputation. But still, I can't just leave them like this. That's all I wanted to know. Don't worry about it. I'll join. It's not that I'm doing this out of guilt or obligation, though. All the other clubs, let's just say that something feels exciting about this one. Something feels exciting about this one. Hiromi! Hi to me. Hi, Hiromi. Hi, Hiromi. Miku. Des killed himself. What? What? The fact that something has finally caught my interest is nothing short of significant. Both of them really look really happy when I see that. Finally! We have a new member! They're overjoyed at the moment. I can't really join in as I don't know the full significance of it. Even though it had to be this guy, she's not going to let that go, I'm guessing. I'm just warning you, I haven't been swimming in years. Don't worry about that. We'll both train you. She seems fairly confident about that, but Miku doesn't seem like that. Doesn't seem like it. We will? I'm not a very good teacher. Miku nervously shifts on the spot. Are you really sure we should teach him? Come on, Miku. I know you're a good swimmer. Just show him how to do it. I'm not as good as you, though. I quickly glance at my watch and realize that it's getting late. Sorry to cut you off, but I really need to get home. Oh, okay. We will see you tomorrow, right? She looks at me with hopeful eyes. Of course you will. But seriously, I need to get home now. I'm sure we will see you. I'm sure too. She doesn't sound very confident about that. Really, I promise that I will. I'm sitting between you after all. Right, we'll be mad at you if you don't come. So please come after school. Tomorrow. Tomorrow after school. Got it. Alright, it's agreed on. Until next time, that was a lot different to what I was expecting. This is why you need to have a look at things for yourself. Other people can easily mislead you. Always have a look at things for yourself, guys. Always. Something in his panties feels exciting, am I right? Hiromi's a slut. She wants the D. Oh, Jesus. Guys, can we get... How many likes can we get for Hiromi? For Hiromi wanting the D, how many likes can we get? Right. The sun is setting by the time I make it back home. This isn't exactly how I was expecting my first day to be. I thought it was going to be the same old boring beginning. Introduce yourself, join a club, make friends, do study. But it's gone far more differently than I thought it would. Mum, child, what the actual fucking thing are you watching? Traumatized child. I'm in heaven, mummy. Mum, how can you drink a drink but not food a food? Mum, Rip Bobby, aka Winkle the Third. Fuck's sake. This is such a weird game. I don't know what to say. Just... I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry to traumatize you in this way, Speedy. I'm sorry to put you through this. Des, I'll get you likes. Munchies is well up for this. But it's gone far more differently than I thought it would. I've already made 2 new friends! And they're going to teach me how to swim! Do I really want to become a swimmer? Maybe not, but I think that they need me. I don't want their club to close, they seem to love swimming. So I'll have to wait and see how it works out. I have to think more about these rumours though. Judging by what I saw, they're desperate for new members. Of course, that would be a given since practically everyone else discourages anyone from joining the club. It isn't a wonder that they're down on to only 2 members. So what exactly happened to things for things to end up that way? No one seems to want to talk about it. A distinct sound echoes through my apartment, cutting through my idle thoughts. I can hear the phone ringing. I already know who it is. But I don't want to answer the phone. Even if I ignore it, though, it's going to keep ringing. They'd presume something happened if I didn't answer. Slowly, I pick up the phone. Now comes that moment I dread. Hey, Dad! His familiar masculine voice echoes through the phone. Right, this is gonna be Dez's 110% accurate masculine voice. Hello, son! Just checking in to see how you're doing. Considering this is Japan, I think that is a fantastic impression that I am doing. That is why I am shouting so loudly. Judging by the tone of his voice, he's nervous. What's wrong? Oh, it's just that I rang earlier, but you weren't there. I was kind of worried about how your first day went. Don't worry. I was just a bit late getting home, that's all. Well, it's good to hear that you're fine. Fine is a very relative term for me. How was it, by the way? He immediately goes for the kill. I can hear the anxiousness in those words. Is this school any better? He desperately wants to hear yes. It practically means the world to him right now. Fortunately, I don't have to lie to him about it. Yeah, I don't mind this one. What about friends? Have you made any new ones? His tone is a lot less grim, but still. He stings every time he asks that. But I don't dare say anything. 2 girls I met at swimming club. They're pretty nice, from what I can tell. Swimming club? The tone of his voice completely changes. What's wrong, Dad? Oh, nothing. It's just that, do you really want to do swimming? Why wouldn't I want to do swimming? There's plenty of other clubs at that school. I checked it out myself. I just don't really see you as a swimmer, that's all. So would you consider doing anything else? No other clubs interested me. Why are you discouraging me? Tries not to laugh from his impression. Hey! My impressions are the best! Don't go dissing me, Mega! Don't go dissing me, bruh. History of Japan, 2.6k views. Hey, that's pretty good! Yeah, but you should see the amount of dislikes I got from it for no apparent reason. Because, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna answer this one myself and say no other clubs interested me, alright? I'm gonna take that upon me. Not really, the other clubs are boring. I see. Anyways, you said you made new friends. He's changing the subject. I'll just go with it. If they're girls, too, every single time! It's a little early to be planning anything like that, Dad. I can hear him scoff at that. Don't be ridiculous! It's never too early! Your mother and I met in middle school after all. He always likes to bring that up whenever he can. The 2 of them have been together for decades now. He thinks he's one of the few men to have truly achieved ideal love. Once again, I live in his shadow. There's nothing wrong with thinking about what sort of future you could have, Katie. You never know if there's a cute girl in it. I know. I'm only in school, though. If I know my dad at all, he's definitely shaking his head right now. That's the best time for romance! It's before you get old and cynical like me! He laughs for a bit. Ha ha ha! Anyway, I have to make this brief today. Next time we talk, I promise I'll stay around for a bit longer. Your mother and I have high expectations, Katie. I know that you'll do us proud, of course. Until next time, Katie. Later. The phone goes silent then. Yeah, Dad. I know that you have high expectations. I just wish you would ask me if I wanted to be a prodigy. Every time we talk, I feel like you're on edge of asking that question. But we always just barely avoid it. Why can't I just be myself? Alright. He doesn't see his son at all. Haha, no club's interested. In what Jose will say about De Gea. Is what Jose will say about De Gea. Oh my god, this is so like my dad. Really? Your dad's like that? Rays of light dance across my face. With great effort, I pull myself up. I stumble over the window, the light blinding me as I try to look out. My eyes eventually adjust. It looks like another sunny day today. Good morning, world! No one there to say good morning back. Just like, good morning, world. No one said anything back. Just silence. Was I really expecting anything else, though? So, this is day 2. It seems to be going far faster than I was expecting. My curtains billow as a strong wind howls through the window. Summer storms are supposed to be coming in today. I really hope it isn't raining by the time I get home. Knowing my luck, though, it probably will be. I didn't have to run myself ragged to get to school on time, thankfully. But as I reached the front gate of the school, I can't help but notice someone standing at the gate. Fancy seeing you here, Katie. Hiromi! Everyone goes through this gate eventually. Not everyone goes through this gate to get in the school, you know. You get the idea it's not really special to see me here? No. Nonetheless, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you too. So I heard a bit about you through rumors. Are you really the son of who I think you are? Oh no, someone's already worked out who I am. Yes, what of it? You're not really what I would have expected. What were you expecting exactly? Everyone talks about your father as being larger than life. An extremely charismatic and talented man. You're quite different from what I've seen so far. Why should I be the same as my father? I'm me. That's all I want to be. Right, I see. She nods thoughtfully to herself. Is this the third school you've transferred to this year? Yeah. Why'd you move around so much? It's not really my choice to. It isn't your choice? Look, I'm just going to say this to you. My father has expectations. And I haven't been meeting those expectations. It's something I'd rather not talk about with a stranger. So please, don't bring this up again, okay? Right, sorry. I was just curious. She seems like she's sincerely sorry. It really is my own problem to deal with. So let's not talk about it. Okay, you've got a deal. So, looking forward to class today? If this wind weren't howling, I'd be happy as can be. I know what you mean. On windy days like these, I always have problems. Problems? What kind of... And the plot returns! The wind begins to howl even louder. Great gusts sweep across the school's entrance. Hiromi tries to prevent her skirt from flying upward, but she completely fails. She leans forward and places her hand to the front of her skirt, only for the back of it to fly up, leaving me with an unobscured view. Her face becomes a strange mixture of despair, panic, and embarrassment. No! Why now? Her stockings are overlaying laced white panties. They cling so tightly to her form that there's no room to imagine anything. Yo, Lobster's here! How you going? How you doing, bro? Doing his dad proud won't be the only person he does. Fuck's sake, munchies. Dislikes out for Harambe. Well, might as well dislike. I mean, Kim Jong-oik will probably just kill us all anyway. So fuck it. Disrespect your surroundings. Cue scary, loud, fucking obnoxious rock music. My dad's weird. Because I don't see his a lot, so he doesn't know me very well. Oh, okay. Wait, Babushiki. Babushi? What is that? Babushiki. Hey. hey, everybody. Now this is gaming. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Lobster. It's all very plainly exposed to the naked eye. Wildly flailing all around her, her skirt is completely flipped inside out. She is at the complete mercy of these winds. The wind only grows stronger too as the storm draws closer. Why are you looking at me like that? What is wrong with you? I think she has bigger problems than what I'm doing. How are you so calm in a situation like this? She tries to cover herself, but no matter where she places her hand, the winds reveal something. I need to get out of this wind! Her eyes begin to dart all over the place, desperately searching for shelter in this storm. Don't just stand there and stare! Help me! How exactly am I supposed to help her? Please, this is so embarrassing! I can't handle it! For a split moment, she takes her hands away from her skirt. The result is what anyone could have expected. It completely flies up. No! Not like this! She takes off, disappearing into the school. So that's why she doesn't like windy days. Somehow I get the impression she's not going to be leaving until the wind dies down. Yo! Wait. Eltrif Abig. Did I pronounce that correctly? Eltrif. I am so sorry if I've butchered your name. Anyway, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Lube handouts ready. Time to see how fast I can eject from my plane. And 3, 2, 1, children pull out the VRs. Could you imagine this game in VR? Now that is why VR was invented. For most of the day, all I do is stare at the clock. My teacher drones on and on. Yet all I can concentrate on is the swimming club. I wonder why! I'm actually interested in the club, which is strange for me. To my relief, I hear the bell ring. As always, I expect you to review the material when you get home. As the other students stream out of the room, he approaches my desk again. So, you actually went to the swimming club? Oh wait, shit, I forgot the teacher glasses. That's right. I'm presuming you joined? Yeah, is that a problem? You probably already have a good picture of the circumstances around the swimming club. There was an incident that happened, and everyone has avoided it since. Ooh, why hasn't anyone told me what happened? You look worried. Ooh, this is a big question that we need answered. What should we answer, guys? Yep, thank you. Ah, yes, Elrith. Eltrif. I'm happy that I could say your name correctly. Anyways, man, I gotta go. Need a tissue. Alright, Lobster, cheers for coming, bruh. I'll see you later. If anyone's not checked out Lobster's channel yet, go and check him out, because if you want constant content, that is the place to go. Seriously. BRB. Bye, Lobster. See ya. Alright, Mega. See you in a bit. Bye, Speedy. Bye, Lobster. Cheers for coming, bruh. So yeah, guys, we need an answer to this question. Why hasn't anyone told me what happened? Or you look worried. What do we say to him? And I'm gonna finish off my last biscuit. Don't have to imagine. Travel to Japan. It's eerily similar. They all low-key freaky. The top one? Okay, Speedy says the top one. Why hasn't anyone told me what happened? No one wants to talk about tragic circumstance. So what happened is bad? That's all I've managed to guess for now. It's best to show some sensitivity. Undoubtedly, they would hate to hear the students talking about it behind their backs. Troubled, my teacher walks over to his desk and takes a seat. I do not understand why you want to know so badly. Some things are better left forgotten. Best to leave well enough alone and let time heal the damage that was caused. Don't you think? Talking about problems sometimes helps though, doesn't it? I feel that would be better left in the hands of a professional. He seems to grow weary of the conversation quite quickly. I guess it would not be appropriate for a teacher to comment on such things though. The girl who spread those rumours about them is long gone. Yet the rumours themselves linger. Rumours? Just how much is there to this swimming club? I gotta go, sorry if it's short, at least you earned a subscriber. Yes, Eltrif, thank you very much for subbing, bruh, spud me. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again another time. Bye, bruh, cheers for coming. Oh, I've said too much. Anyway, I'm heading off. Have fun at swimming. He quickly leaves before I can ask anything. Well, I'm probably putting too much stock in this. I think I'll just go get ready. Yo, so why you get banned on the Play Fagatron? I don't know, bruh. They banned me for no reason. Well, here I am. I'm still waiting for Hiromi and Miko to show up. I wonder just how hard this training is going to be. They insisted that I had to be prepared to fully commit to this. I guess we'll have to wait and see. A single figure steps out of the changing rooms. Hiromi is busy. It's me who's going to be training you today. So make sure you listen. I won't repeat myself, and I expect you to pay attention to all of my instructions. I'll pay attention. I will 100% pay attention. She's so bossy when she wants to be. Another important thing, don't think about doing anything perverted. You don't need to distract yourself when you're in the pool. I swear that it isn't my intention to do anything perverted to you. She scoffs at that. Of course you would deny it. Doesn't it make sense to deny something that isn't true? Oh, just be quiet! Having had enough, she lowers herself into the pool. Now then, how much experience do you have with swimming? Not very much. I haven't done it in years. Do I need to start with the basics then? You might you might need a reminder. I slowly lower myself into the water. A reminder couldn't hurt. Please show me, Miko. It's weird that you're placing so much faith in me. You haven't even seen me swim yet. I'm sure you're a good swimmer. Don't make presumptions like that! She was really bossy before, but now she's become awkward. I don't really understand what the deal is with her. Anyway, so the first thing you should learn about is breathing. After that, we can begin to work on your technique. She consults me through all the basics. Bit by bit, it starts to come back to me. It's strange how a small reminder can bring back a flood of memories. I didn't think it would be so short. You said you weren't a good swimmer. I'm not. I haven't been swimming in a long time. Why not? I couldn't imagine life without swimming. I honestly don't remember. Well, either way, I think you're fine with the basics. She looks towards the end of the pool. Maybe we should get you started on doing some laps. Sounds good. Show me what you can do then. She gestures towards the diving platform. I pull myself out of the pool and make my way towards it. There's a sense of anticipation in the air as I climb to the top of the platform. You still using Spuddy? Yes! How long for though? What? I'm banned. I'm just banned. My account is just banned. I don't know why. I know why your camera doesn't show you the bottom half of your body. Feels like 50 Shades of Grey turnaround. Japanese version. Miko looks at me expectantly. Come on already, the pool is waiting for you. I take just a moment longer to prepare myself. The end of the pool looks so far away from here. Yet Miko is quickly losing her patience with me. What are you waiting for? Are you going to do it or not? I cannot ignore that. Time to do it. My muscles tense. I spring forward, my arms reached out in front of me. My hands cut through the surface of the water, allowing me to pass through it. It surges past my face, blasting me with shearing cold. Some of it gets in my nose, but I try my best to pull through. Overarm was how I used to swim, so I guess I'll try it this time too. I kick my legs and put as much effort into it as I can. It's been a long time since I've used these muscles. My laps are slow, I guess. I guess that was to be expected though. It's been a long time since I've done any real exercise too. I'm barely on my second lap and I can feel my muscles screaming at me to stop. Has it really been this long since I went swimming? I actually like it. If that's not unusual for me, then I don't know what is. Despite how tired I feel, I don't want to stop. Keep going. Take a steadier pace. Sounds like how not to ejaculate early. Breathe slowly. For fuck's sake. Right. Do we keep going or take a steadier pace, guys? This is some important chisel that we gotta decide. We've already been streaming for an hour. An hour of this, guys. An hour of this game. Ah, we've got a dislike. That's a shame. But we got 6 likes. That's beastie. Can we reach double figures before the end of the stream? Surely a stream all about the plot has to reach double figures in likes. It just has to. It just has to. Do we keep going or take a steadier pace? Bottom one. Speedy says, yep, Munchies. Both of you say bottom one, so we're going to go steadier. I'd better go at a steadier pace. It would be better if I didn't overexert myself. I'm incredibly slow by the end of it, but I managed to do 3 laps before I dragged myself out of the pool. She's so bossy and awkward, I'd throw her in the pool and banned for inappropriate behaviour. You need to be more careful. Don't push yourself too hard. If you get tired while you're in the middle of a lap, well, we both know what would happen. I'm sure that you'd pull me out if worst came to worst. How did I do? It's not bad for a beginner. Definitely not the worst swimmer I've seen in the pool. She pauses for a moment as she seems to think to herself. But your technique is really sloppy. You definitely need to work on that. She could have put it in a nicer way than that. Unrefined, maybe? Come to think of it, there isn't any nice way to put it. It's bad. If it's bad, then what good is there in lying about it? Now then, what would help you apart from practice? Maybe you could learn something from observing me? Why don't you watch me swim a lap or 2? Observing you say? Indignantly, she turns her back to me and folds her arms. I told you not to think any perverted thoughts. What is it with boys who do that? You're the one who suggested observing you! Whatever! Alright, sorry, I'm just teasing. She puffs her cheeks when she hears that. Do you want a demonstration or not? Yes, please. I drag myself out of the pool and take a seat at its edge. Let's see how much of a great swimmer she is. She seems very cat-like. All wound up, ready to leap in a split second. I barely see it when she finally dives into the pool. This is some good plot. This is some good plot. Oh, yeah. His pull-out technique is bad. She crashes into the water, piercing through the surface with exceptional ease. I've never seen anything quite like it. She's practically gliding along the pool's surface. I could only look on in wide-eyed awe. She looks as natural as a dolphin in the ocean. Though I'm supposed to be observing her, I've lost sight of that goal. I'm far more interested in watching this human bullet speed along in front of me. Her backstroke style is incredible. It's like watching a torpedo speed its way through the water. She's so damn fast, I couldn't possibly keep up if I were racing her. I quickly forget what I'm supposed to be observing her technique, and just become lost in the moment. It's like watching a mermaid emerge from the sea. For a moment, I picture her as a mermaid. That's not odd. It's an invasive little thought. Back and forth she goes, not once losing her pace. Her technique is incredibly elegant. Streamlined, in another word. That's the only way I can describe it. Absolutely no movement she does is wasteful. How did she get so good? I've barely done any swimming in a long time and even I can tell she's good. Back and forth, she schemes across the water's surface in unrivaled speed. If she's this good, I can only guess that Hiromi is just as good as she is. These two must be water goddesses. That's the only way I could describe them. She slows down a little bit by the time she's on her last lap. Pulling herself out, she lets out a little sigh. Not as fast as I was last time. I must be getting out of shape. Wait, she can go even faster than this? The idea is almost impossible for me to comprehend. It takes her a moment to walk her way back to the other end. So, did you learn anything? I learned that you're an incredible swimmer. You can just tell when someone has amazing technique. She blushes like crazy as I say that. Stop flattering me! I'm not nearly as good as Hiromi. No, really, I think you're amazing. Quietly, she looks at me with those distinct eyes of hers. I've never had a guy compliment me before. What did you say, sorry? Nothing! I said nothing! But seriously, did you learn anything? Were you observing my technique? Sorry, I kind of lost my concentration. Lost your concentration? What were you looking at then? I just got lost when I was watching you swim. It's kind of mesmerizing. You're just so fast. Mesmerizing? You find me mesmerizing? But that's beside the point! You didn't learn anything, did you? Sorry, I didn't. Yo, M-Cry, how's it going? My account got hacked. Oh, so you got a new account. Paradox Sewer Water. Nice name, bruh. Nice way. Anyway, M-Cry, how you doing, bruh? Sorry, I didn't. I should have known you wouldn't get it. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to get you to practice more. You should dive right back in. With the brutality of a slave driver, she forces me to keep practicing. The lesson continues on for a while. Despite how hard it is, I have so much fun that I lose track of time. Hiromi eventually turns up. She didn't bother to get changed. Sorry about that. I had to do something quickly. Don't worry about it. Strange, there's a grim look on Hiromi's face. She looks troubled, I suppose. She quickly hides that grim look and replaces it with a smile. Anyway, how is our new member doing? He's mediocre. Yeah, she's right. I'm definitely not as good as Miko. Of course not! You're only a beginner! But I think you could become a good swimmer. Oh, I'll have to see it for myself. Why don't you dive in and show me? Sorry, I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'll be happy to next time. It's alright. I have no doubt Miko was working you hard before I came. I wasn't working him that hard. When was the last time you did any exercise at all? Football practice when I was in middle school. Football? For a moment she pauses and appears to be thinking about something. So you didn't join football? You said you were looking at clubs. Why wouldn't you have joined something you were familiar with? I have my reasons. Let's just say that I don't like football. So let's not worry about me. Unless I start drowning or something. That isn't something you should joke about. She suddenly gets really angry with me when I mention that. On another note, it's late. Sorry that it took me so long to get here. Miko seems to forget her anger when Hiromi says that. It's fine, Hiromi. Katie did well. Well enough anyway. So it's over for today? Yep, we'll have practice again tomorrow. We hope to see you there, Katie. Or Kaidi? I think they're saying Kaidi. 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 I think that's our name. Surprisingly, Miko smiles at me too. Thanks for joining our club instead of the football club. Both of them wander off to their changing room, leaving me alone. So I don't think I did too badly for my first meeting. We'll have to see how well it goes. As I go through my apartment door, I hear a noise coming from within. The phone is ringing. Who could be calling me at this time? I know that Dad rings at least once a week, but it couldn't be him. Slowly I pick it up and raise it to my ear. Hello? Hello, Kaidi. Oh, I should have known. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you last time. It was such an exhausting day I had already fallen asleep by the time your father called. She's always been prone to bouts of tiredness. It's funny that someone with such low amounts of energy ended up with my dad. So, I'm just calling to make up for that. I appreciate it, Mum. I heard from your father that you joined the swimming club. Have you done any practice yet? Yeah, we had practice today. How did it go? I bet you did amazingly. Not really, I'm just a beginner. It's been years since I've been swimming. I'm sure that won't be the case for long. You've always been great with sports. Kaidi? That's it, Kaidi. Kaidi is our name. Kaidi. Yo, Deck, how's it going, bruh? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Always those expectations. It's a heavy burden to bear. I'm not really that great. You're your father's son. Of course you're great. Do you remember your father's trophy case? Is our father like some mad Olympic athlete? How could I forget? She only shows it off whenever someone visits us. My father not only excelled at study, but was a great sportsman. Of course I do. Maybe that's where your calling is. If this swimming works out, your father said you could be an Olympian. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, it would be. More importantly, you made some cute friends, I heard. Not this again. Mum wants to marry me off even more than my father does. Yes, I have. No, I don't want to date them. Why? Oh, wow. Kaidi is... Oh, my days. Kaidi, what's wrong with you, bruh? Oh, well, you should find a bride as soon as you can. Don't forget, I'm always looking for someone suitable for my son. Couldn't I just have a friendship with a girl without having to be made into a romance? Really? I can't pick for myself, Mum? You don't need to do that for me. Well, at the very least, you should consult me first. She needs to be every bit as amazing as I know you will be. I will be? Huh? Anyway, you couldn't have done much study yet. But you should do your best, okay? I will. Going through the motions once again. All you need to do is try, Kaidi. I know. Anyway, I need to go. I'm glad to hear that you're settling in okay. Remember to consult me if either of those girls... Yes, I know, it's fine. Okay then, talk to you later, Kaidi. Remember that we both love you very much. I love you both too. Talk to you later. The click echoes through the phone. I'm finally through that ordeal. What if I really am incapable? I've just deluded myself into thinking that I really am capable. No, that can't be true. The swimming club, it feels different. Miko and Hiromi, I want to compete with them. I want to be able to match them. Besides, swimming practice is like a soothing balm for my mind. You lose yourself when you slip beneath the water's surface. The world becomes filled with deep blue surging bubbles. I don't have to worry about study, my parents, anything else. All that matters is reaching the other end of the pool. It's something that I can simply just enjoy without having to be the best at it. My parents always seem to spoil everything I do because they want me to be the best, when all I want is to have fun. Day 1 of new Japanese school as Japanese kid. Meet girl. Day 2, marry them. Japanese parent logic. Yep. Before I knew it, several days passed by and it was time for swimming practice again. The lessons barely sunk into my head. The teacher's droning voice seemed far away and distant, almost like a dream. I've been too busy being lost in my own thoughts to really care about studying right now. No matter what they're teaching, all of the lessons seem exactly the same to me. For whatever reason, I find myself thinking about what my second lesson with the swimming club will be like. I guess it's normal to be anxious. Hiromi made it quite clear that she and Miko are going to whip me into shape. The only way I'm going to succeed at this is if it's by my own volition? Whether or not I want to do it is the question. I just hope that it's not going to be like football all over again. Somehow I don't think it will be. It just feels different this time. I arrive at the swimming pool, looking around to see if there's anyone else here. It doesn't look like it. I guess I'm the first one to turn up for practice. Wait, no, I can hear someone in the changing rooms. Hiromi emerges. She seems mildly surprised. Oh, Kaidi! You're here a lot earlier than I expected. What can I say? I'm keen for swimming. But something isn't right. Look around for a moment and realize what the problem is. Where's Miko? She couldn't make it today. She had something else she had to deal with. So I'll be training you today. She takes me through the basics again, insisting that I need to revise them in order to get better technique. Just like Miko, she sends me off on laps. I do a little better than I did last time, but I'm still nowhere near their level. Exhausted, I barely managed to pull myself out of the water. I plop onto my back, trying to catch my breath back. As I sit back up, I see Hiromi wading through the pool towards me. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. So much plot. So much plot. So much plot. Back! Desi, you scared of North Korea? I'm never scared about it, but this time I am. Nah. If we die, we die. Des fought on Trump's rockets that were fired. Trump's a cunt, that's what I think. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. Small streams race across her skin, her soaked swimsuit clinging tightly to her body. She leans over the edge, her intense eyes focused on me. I know you can do better than that. As long as you keep trying, you'll be as good as us one day. I wish. You two are amazing. I can barely keep up with either of you. Her cheeks go a bit red. Thank you. She seems to be thinking about something. We're glad you joined. Things have been rough for us. She looks a little bit sad as she says that. It would have been nice if we could get some more people to join. Don't worry about it. We can have a club with just us three. You don't need that many people. She ponders on it for a little bit. I guess not. But it never hurts to have more people. It's just been us two for a long time. Vacantly, she seems to drift off into her own thoughts. She shakes her head and comes back to earth. Just remember that you won't get to be lazy with this club. There's only hard work ahead of you. If you slack off, you'll regret it. I look forward to it. Let's both work as hard as we can. She looks more determined after I say that. For sure! I'm ready to train myself to exhaustion too. She seems re-energized now, ready to slip back into the water. If we do really well, we can enter the national tournament. Imagine if we did that. We have a goal to work towards then. Let's do it. I can see something twinkle in her eyes as I say that. She enthusiastically nods her head. I agree. Let's do it. We'll both make it to the swimming tournament. Plots cover the screen, on both sides. After a while, Miko appears, long after the lesson is done. Oh, swimming club is over? How did Kaidi do? He's getting better. We'll still have to see if he can become a swimmer. I appreciate the confidence boost. You're welcome. Swimming club's over for today though. Hiromi heads over to the changing rooms. Keep it up, Kaidi. Don't worry, I will. She leaves Miko and I standing there. Hey, mind if we talk for a moment? Sure, what's the matter? I just wanted to say, we'll make you into a great swimmer, I'm sure of it. I have no doubt, we'll see. I'm just gonna say I have no doubt. I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that. Since it'll be you teaching me. I really hope I can become as fast as you are one day. I'm nothing special. Really, I'm not as good as you think I am. She holds her hands to her face, looking extremely embarrassed. Stop embarrassing me! Why should you be embarrassed about being good? I don't know. It's just when you say it. Why would that be the case? I don't know! Anyway, I'll see you next time. She quickly bolts out of the door before I can say goodbye. I don't really know what just happened. More importantly, looking at her made me realize something. Am I no different when it comes to success? Or being good at something? Either way, swimming practice is over. Time to head back home. Maybe it'll make me... I'll make it before dark this time. As the week passes along, I find swimming practice to become the highlight of going to school. But as for actual study, it's not going according to plan. Swimming practice is in the afternoon, but what should I do in the meantime? I should probably head to the library and try to catch up. This may not be a school where I get away with being lazy. A voice calls out behind me as I'm about to enter the library. Kaidi, I was looking for you. You were? Why? I just wanted to talk to you about something. She grabs me by the hand and drags me off somewhere. Ooh, people start looking at us as we pass by. Is that Hiromi? Who's that she's with? Some poor guy who she's sunk her claws into. I wonder if she plans to do to him what she did to her. Well then, the whispers around us doesn't seem to bother Hiromi though. I can't help but feel embarrassed to be led like this. We eventually stop in a small hallway with no one else around. I just wanted to let you know something private. Hiromi seems deadly serious at the moment. What could she want to tell me? Please don't mention drowning around Miko again. Don't mention drowning? Oh, did something happen to her? Yes. She made me swear that I wouldn't tell anyone. All I wanted to do is let you know that you shouldn't mention it. At all. She sheepishly plays with her hair. I just felt that you should know. Don't worry, I get it. I swear that I won't mention it around her. She looks relieved when I say that. Thank you. I've been the only person she's trusted for a long time. To be honest, I'm surprised she hasn't chased you out yet. You're different, somehow. That's the only way I can explain it. All I can do is shrug. I find it easier just to not let things bother me. So Miko isn't a big problem, really. I'd think that's the case. She leans forward, looking at me closely. I originally thought you were a cold person, but it seems like you're not so bad. It's just that you hide it, whether it's intentional or not. She appears to be analysing me in a cynical manner. Being put under the microscope like this makes me feel fairly uncomfortable. I'm just me. I'm not really sure what else to say. She just shakes her head. Well, I'm still happy you're here. You've really had so much trouble getting new members. People keep spreading rumours about us. It isn't fair. She's starting to lose her cool. This is obviously something which makes her angry. So that's why we're both glad you joined. It was kind of lonely with just two of us. Don't they say that three is a crowd? I'm not quite sure. But I'm glad to be here too. For the first time in my life, I actually want to be good at something. It's just something about these two which makes me want to change. I wonder what it is about them that makes you want to change. Before I go through, don't hold anything against Miko. She may seem bossy at times, but really, it's not her fault. I swear that she's really a nice person. She just doesn't show it sometimes. I get it. I'll try not to step on her toes. That's right. I cannot help but feel there isn't something Hiromi is telling me about herself, though. Sorry. We've only met recently, but there's a lot you're going to need to know about us if you want to survive the swimming club. I got that impression from everyone else, though they didn't really go into detail about what happened. I'm glad they don't. It's best that everyone doesn't keep bringing it up. Why do you want to know so badly anyway? I'm worried about the club. It obviously hasn't been doing well since that incident. I don't understand why you need to know about it. You're already helping the club without knowing a thing about it. Now then, I'll be going. See you soon, Kaidi. She leaves me with a smile on her face. I don't really think I'm doing that much for them. Perhaps merely having someone to share your problems with can make a world of difference. Oh. Alright, guys. Let us save game. I'm going to save it over that one because we've already gone past there, so. Right, guys. I am going to... Is my mic out of sync? I was on holiday in Cornwall and one of the entertainers reminded me of you. I thought it was you till they said he was called Craig. Really? Right. Alright, guys. I am going to end it there. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, that's been a decent 1.5 hours of plot that we have got into. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then please leave a like on the stream. If you are new, then subscribe to the channel to catch all my future streams, all my future videos, whenever they come out. Hope you guys have a great day, night, evening. I may stream later on today. We'll see what happens. But yes, thank you all very much, and I hope you have a great day, night, evening. I'll see you guys later on. Goodbye.